Welcome back to another painting haul. This one has been requested by a lot of yous. It's for more portraits but smaller ones. You've probably seen the A3 size portraits that I did. I think it was end of last year. I put some up, they sold really well, and the request was, can you do them in an A4 size? But an A4 size canvas, so that's what I've done. This is what I was doing last week. You've probably seen it in the previous vlogs, and without further ado, I think we should get on with it. You see, I've fixed my posters and that as best I could anyway, so just a little bit. There you are. Now, first one I did was, but I didn't do the first one I'm going to show you that I did is going to be, what did I call him now? He's like a teenager, and he's got a nice jazzy t-shirt and whatever on, but look at that, isn't that lovely? All the names is on my eBay shop. If you go in the description box below and look through my eBay shop, or if you want to buy one in the eBay shop, the descriptions below is normal, paranormal, PR, to sell my paintings. That's why I'm here. So anyway, if you go into you'll see every single name that I've named them. My memory doesn't go that far. I'll probably come back to me, like I've got short-term memory loss, so anyway, this is a teenager. We'll just say his name's what, well, a popular name I use is Sam, so I'll just say this is Sam, but I know it's no Sam, like, because I've got a painting up there that's called Sam. I wouldn't do the two, so anyway, that's just an example. Here's Sam, he's a teenager. Even though he isn't called Sam. It's first thing in the morning, so you get a bit loopy when you get up. Anyway, there you are. Isn't that lovely? That would look lovely framed. It's an A4 size. Small enough. Next, this is, I think it's Penelope. Lady Penelope, that is, I think. You can see. And guys, as normal, I do these with a brush and also with a palette knife. I love doing palette painting. And as you can see, I'll show you if you can see it. There's a hair there, sitting on the floor. As you can see, it's thickly painted, and I haven't spared the paints. That's why these portraits are expensive to paint, because of the amount of paint that you use. So everybody gets a good bargain. What's the price? I think I've got these at £12.99. I think I start them off at £12.99. Simply because they're oil paints and it's expensive. It's Winsor Newton luxury oil paint, so that's about £12.99 for that one. Oil on canvas board. And this one I'll go pretty well. I'm quite attached to this one, just with the colours of her jacket and whatever. As I says to you, my title on the YouTube is Mr. Fashion Artist, i.e. because I love fashion and I am an artist, I paint. So I try to incorporate lovely fashion with my paintings, especially the portrait paintings. But there you are, this Lady Penelope. I think I just called her Penelope, but my mind works overtime, so that's Lady Penelope. Next. This is lovely, eh? Everybody loves looking at paintings. I mean, I've got loads of painting haul vlogs, so if you want to look back in some of them, a lot of them have been sold, you know what I mean? So one of the reasons I do this vlog haul, is so that I've got a record. You know, the paintings are sold because I haven't got any, apart from a couple of pictures I've done for eBay, they go into the records as well, but I want to have a visual record of all my paintings that I've painted and sold. So here's another one. This is from the Smokers Club. I'm doing a series of paintings called the Smokers Club, and I think I've done about 4 so far, so this is one of them on the A4 size. Can't remember his name, so he's a gentleman anyway for the Smokers Club. Isn't that lovely? And like his tie, I've got the exact tie of that. I'll show you one day in a vlog, but I bought it for going down to London. I think I've only wore it a couple of times in the trips to London, so, but that's why if you see, a lot of my paintings and the guys, they'll have an orange tile art. That's simply because I have it, and I loved it. That's why I bought it. But there you are, another one thickly painted in pastel style. Lovely, eh? Right, let's get on with this. We're never going to get through it with a blather. And I've got another painting haul to do after this. What's the other one? I've done that many lately. The last one was the portraits as well. This is a smaller version of the portraits, as I said. Oh, it's the quirky paintings. I've done a lot of umbrella cars, so that's what's coming on the next painting haul vlog. A couple of portraits on umbrella cars, because the umbrella cars are selling that well, and I've been getting asked to if I could do more, so I get emails asking me what paints to do. Obviously I can't do them all that people ask. There's a lady sent a message that she wanted some beach paintings in the quirky style I do, but they'll come if you're listening just now. They'll come. It's just I haven't got the time. I haven't got enough hands to do them all. So slowly, that's what they say, and they get them done. This is another teenager, female this time, late lassie. So you'd have to look into my eBay shop to see the names of them, but I've named them pretty good. Anyway, there you are. She's got a nice fashionable hat that I designed. I designed that hat. You can't buy that hat, so I designed it specially. Anyway, that's another one. Next. Obviously, you know that I like yellow. I like the colour yellow, just like Van Gogh. So I do a lot of paintings in yellow. There you are. Another nice looking portrait, as I says. Oil and canvas. The stretching box below if you fancy, because they're the one-offs. You know what I mean? I paint them one-offs. I don't specifically go out to. I'll not go out specifically to paint that exact same face again. So first come, first served. There you are. Lovely, eh? You imagine that framed. I've showed you in my eBay shop how they look framed, but you can imagine that framed with a nice black frame or a nice green, a nice leaf green frame, and that will go well with your decor in your house. These are cheap paintings for interior decorating, by the way, and they're hand painted, so I don't need to emphasise that to you. You already know. Another painting, look at that. Another female, another lassie. It's by the way, just a tip for any other artist that's watching this. Female portraits are the ones that sell the most, more than men. There you are. A little tip for you. Be that side so that I might get this one as a thumbnail. There you are. And on that side you can see the colours, because of this poster. A lot of these colours are the same colour as this poster. It's maybe transferred into my mind, that colour, you know what I mean? So, here's Charlie. My dad did a book, Charlie the Ventriloquist Dummy, and it's always stuck in my mind about this ventriloquist dummy, so this is why I've painted this, because I wanted a portrait of a young boy or a schoolboy, you know what I mean? So the first thing that comes to my mind is that picture in my dad's book that he wrote about Charlie the Ventriloquist Dummy. So that's where that came from. As you can see, he's got a blue tie, a school tie. That's lovely, isn't it? So there you are. If you want my dad's book, it's on Amazon. I think that's what he said, it's on Amazon. He's got 2 or 3, I think he's got up to 5 now, books on there, so just, I'll put the name here, his author's name, that's his real name, but you know how some authors use other names, but my dad uses his own name, so I'll put his name here, and you can go on Amazon and have a look. If I get a link to his books, I'll put them in the description box for you. But that's where that painting comes from. But anyway, this is the last painting, and this is a kind of I don't know, a kind of weird painting that I did the last one. She's put her hand hand up there, but the reason I'm saying weird is because she's got a weird kind of hat on, look. I don't know how, but that's the way it came out painted. But as I said, it's all in impasto, and it's all beautiful colours. See that? I done that with the palette now, so that's it. Something like a pirate hat she's got on, you know what I mean? Not that I'm saying it is a pirate hat, but it's just it's just something. It's just when you're an artist, you start painting something and things come. So that's how that came about. But guys, as I says to you, these are only £12.99. Where can you get an oil on canvas painting done with thickly painted impasto with a palette knife and brush for that sort of price? I know I have got some, because if I put them on fixed price, I put them to £24.99 because that's the value that I think these are worth, for £24.99 up to £35. You know what I mean? As I said to you before, you go into an art dealer shop and whatever, and you buy one of these framed. You can pay £100 to £200 to £300 for these easy, sometimes more. You know what I mean? As I say, it's depending on the artist. But my name's getting out there now, so that's a pretty good deal. Yeah, and as you know, I sell a lot of paintings. That's what keeps me paying the bills and whatever, and it's by God, it's pulled me through these hard times. There's a lot of people couldn't make a living these past 3 months, but I was lucky. I had stocked up in my eBay shop and done a load of paintings beforehand, and apparently they all went. There's a load on my eBay shop at the moment, like still to sell. I always like to keep a good supply, but I'm very thankful for your buying of my paintings and my collectibles. Otherwise, I don't know what I would have done. But anyway, the next vlog, as I said to you, the next painting haul vlog is going to be umbrella cars. There's a few umbrella cars I've done. I think I've done up to about 8 or something like that, and a few other paintings to go along with that. So until the next vlog, I hope you enjoyed that. As it says, everybody loves looking at paintings, and it gets mine sold and it gets the bills paid, as I says. I'm like one of the old artists way back. I have to sell paintings to put food on my table, that sort of thing. But anyway, stop the boiling. Let's go on to the next vlog. Bye bye. What a boiler am I? Sold. Sold Sam this morning. Well, Sam, you're off to a new home. Brighten up their walls like you've brightened up mine. Bye bye. One last look. Replace you with Marilyn. Marilyn looks good there. She's the train outside. It's the High Express to Inverness. Now, get it just right. That's Marilyn up in place of Sam. Till you're sold. Not that I want you to. I want to hang on to you for a little bit longer, but you're next. You'll make somebody a good painting and brighten up their life on their wall.